And welcome into PureAdrenaline Sports, everybody. This is John coming at you with this week's MLB Power Rankings. Sorry we missed last week's. Once again, they are always available for download. If you check out the link, I'm sure it'll post here in a second. The bot will post a link for the weekly Power Rankings. So we do have the Met game coming up at 1 o'clock. So we don't want to waste too much time. We got a Met doubleheader today. So it was nice to get a day off yesterday with that, but let's hop into it here. First thing you see, there's the streams coming up this week. Bunch of Mets coverage today. The two versus St. Louis will be live for both. Then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday against Arizona. No game. Mets don't play on Thursday, so I'm going to take full advantage of that with the day off. And then a weekend series at home with the Cubs. And that Sunday game next Sunday, when we usually do the power rankings, the game starts at noon. So we probably won't release a video, but we'll see, depending on weather and stuff. So good stuff. Let's welcome in. We got 3 people watching. Let's get into it here. Once again, no change from 2 weeks ago. The Rockies still at number 30, sitting at 6-27 on the year. Six and 27 on the year. Let's make sure we're good to go on all the sides here. All right, there we go. All right, yeah, the Rockies right now still 30th, 6-27 on the year, 2-8 over their last 10, almost dead last in every pitching category. Natalie's here saying, "Hey, it's my birthday. Happy birthday!" Hopefully, the Mets get a doubleheader win today for you. Colorado not very good offensively either. 30th in runs, 18th in average. So not good. They got one more against San Francisco before having to play Detroit and San Diego. So things not getting any easier for the Rockies there. Coming in at number 29, the Chicago White Sox. No movement from 2 weeks ago. They're 9-24 on the year, 4-6 over their last 10. Same thing, bottom level in almost every offensive category. Pitching, their pitching's getting a little better here. Mid-tier, 17th in ERA, 17th in runs allowed, 12th in hits. But giving up a lot of home runs and not getting too many strikeouts there. One more with Houston before going to play Kansas City and Miami. So Chicago's going to stay down at this end here for a while. Coming in at number 28, down one spot from 2 weeks ago, I should say. The Pittsburgh Pirates, man, Pirates are bad. Pirates are bad. Look at offensively, batting 190 as a team. Only 50 runs scored in 34 games. Not good. But when they're getting on base, they're taking advantage because they're stealing bases. Oh, everything just changed on me. Hold on. I know Houston at 17-15 is not number 28. Let me see what happened here. So let's see if we can figure out what happened here, why it changed this. Yeah, right now, I don't know what happened. It's got Pittsburgh at number 2. Ralph, thanks for subscribing. Sorry, we're having a little bit of a technical issue here at the moment. Let me see if I can refresh this here. All right, I guess we won't be getting the power ranking stream this week. Let's refresh this one. There we go. Sorry about that, everybody. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. The one number was not updating, so it almost reversed everybody. All right, yeah, Pittsburgh in at number 28 this week. Struggling on the year, 12-22, 3-7 over their last 10 as well. Doesn't get any easier. They got 3 coming up with St. Louis, and then the weekend series with Atlanta there. Coming in at number 27, a team that started off fairly decent, not doing too well now. 13-19 on the year, 2-8. So 10 games ago they were 11-11, and now they're 13-19. So definitely struggling. Not getting any help from the pitcher. Offense is decent, 15th in average, 7th in runs, 15th in hits, 2nd in home runs. I don't think that's right. 2nd in home runs, 27. That can't be right. So I will have to check all my numbers because something's not right there. But let's keep going because we do have the Met game at the top of the line, at the top of the hour. Coming in at number 26, up 2 spots from 2 weeks ago. The Orioles 4-6 over their last 10. I do expect them to continue to climb. I think they'll be a top 18 team, top 15, 18, somewhere in there. Offense is getting going here. Top 15 in average and runs, 17th in hits. Yeah, something's wrong with the home runs here. But their pitching is not good. Let's keep going here, guys. I'm not going to worry about all the rankings right now. Like offensive, I got to figure that out why they're all messed up. But the Marlins coming in at number 25 from 2 weeks ago. One more against the A's, then 3 with the Dodgers before a weekend series with the White Sox. So we'll keep an eye on the Marlins for the next power rankings to see. That's 3 tough games against the Dodgers, but some winnable ones there against the A's and the White Sox. Coming in at number 24, the Washington Nationals, 15-19 on the year. Down 1 spot from last week. 1 more with the Reds, 3 with the Guardians, and then a weekend series with the Cardinals, where the Mets are playing now. Coming in at number 23. See, we got 5 votes in the poll right now. Coming in at number 23, the Texas Rangers, down 6 spots from 17, 2-8 over their last 10. So definitely struggling as of late. 1 more with Seattle before a 3-game set with Boston and 3-game set with Detroit as well. Number 22 this week, down 1 spot, the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto is 16-17 on the year. They lost a spot, 4-6 over the last 10. That's what dropped them down a spot. But let's keep going through the top 20 here. The St. Louis Cardinals right now definitely struggling, 14-19 on the year, down 3 spots from 18-21. Doubleheader today against the Mets before a 3-game set with Pittsburgh. And then the day off on Thursday for them as well before a weekend series with the Nats. Coming in at number 20, the Atlanta Braves. So Atlanta started off 0-7, and now they're 14-18. So 14-11 over their last 25. Offense is still struggling a little bit. They will be getting Acuna back here soon, I believe. Pitching is definitely struggling for them right now. One more with the Dodgers today, 4 with Cincinnati, then a weekend series with Pittsburgh. Let's keep going into the top 20 here. The Minnesota Twins up 5 spots from number 24 to number 19. 5-5 over their last 10. One more with Boston before a day off, and then a 3-game set with both Baltimore and San Francisco. In at number 18, the Oakland A's. I still call them the Oakland A's. I know they're playing in Sacramento and getting ready for a move to Vegas. But look, 7-3 over their last 10, 18-16 on the young season. And up 4 spots from 22 to 18. One more with Miami today before a tough matchup with Seattle and then the Yankees. So things are good, tough there for Oakland. Tampa Bay down 4 spots from last week's number 13. 6-4 over their last 10. So they have improved a little bit there, but they have dropped in the rankings here. 15-18 on the year. One more with the Yankees, 3 with the Phillies, 3 with the Brewers. So tough matchups there. In at number 16, no movement from 2 weeks ago. The Milwaukee Brewers struggling over their last 10 at 3-7, 16-18 on the year. One more with the Cubs, 3 with Houston, 3 with the Rays. So tough matchups for them coming up as well. We'll get to the midway point here. The Cleveland Guardians down 4 spots from 11 to 15. They are 19-14 on the year. One more with Toronto, 3 with Washington, and a weekend series with Philadelphia coming up. When we get to the top 5, I'll look at the poll there in the chat. Is this not working over there? Oh, it is. I thought my YouTube stream stopped. So yeah, the Guardians down 4 spots from 11 to 15. One more with Toronto, Washington, and Philadelphia. Let's keep climbing towards the top 10 here. Kansas City 8-2 over their last 10. That's raised them up 6 spots from 20th to 14th. One more with Baltimore before a 4-game set with the White Sox, and then a 3-game set with the Red Sox. Arizona Diamondbacks are down 3 spots from 10 to 13, 3-7 over their last 10. Hey, Charles is here. What's up, Mr. Charles? Arizona's got one more with Philly. Then they're the Mets and Diamondbacks. Arizona just took 2 out of 3 from the Mets in New York, and then those 3 games are in Arizona, and then they got a 4-game set with the Dodgers. So tough matchups there for Arizona. Coming in at number 12, I haven't seen him in the chat today. Thomas Fitzpatrick is a Boston Red Sox fan. They're up 2 spots this week from 14 to 12. One more with Minnesota before a day off, and then 3 against Texas and 3 against Kansas City. Charles says he's great today in paradise. Let's go. Let's keep climbing towards the top 10. Nice, Fitzy. There he is. What's up, Fitzy? I was listening in on your stream yesterday while we were out and about, so I didn't chat. But I had you playing in the car. Charles says he's just stopping by briefly. So Fitzy's team up to number 12. Yeah, one more with Minnesota. 3 with Texas, and then Kansas City. We'll keep going here. Number 11, the Houston Astros up 1 spot from number 12. 6-4 over their last 10. One more with the White Sox today before a 3-game set with Milwaukee, and then a 3-game set with Cincinnati. Let's get to the top 10 here this week. Don't forget, we do have a Met game coming up at 1 o'clock here. Game 1 of the doubleheader today. But yeah, Philadelphia now into the top 10, 19-14 on the year, 6-4 over their last 10. They have one more with Arizona before a day off, and then 3 with Tampa Bay and 3 with Cleveland. Coming in at number 9, down 1 spot from number 8, the Cincinnati Reds, 7-3 over their last 10. Couple tough series coming up after the Washington game. Atlanta and Houston there, so those tough matchups there. Coming in at number 8, down 4 spots from number 4, San Francisco, still 21-13 on the year. Have 1 more with Colorado, 3 with the Cubs coming up before a day off on Thursday, and then a 3-game set with Minnesota. Coming in at number 7, the Seattle Mariners, up 2 spots from number 9, 8-2 over their last 10, 20-12 on the year. 1 more with Texas before a 3-game set with the A's, and then a 3-game weekend series next weekend with Toronto. The New York Yankees coming in at number 6, 19-14 on the year, 5-5 over their last 10. 1 more with the Rays. Feels like they played the Rays a lot this year. San Diego, that'll be a nice matchup. The A's next weekend. So before we climb into the top 5, let's see who you guys are saying should be number 1 this week. We have 7 votes in the poll. 43% are saying the Dodgers should be number 1. 14% saying the Padres should be number 1. 43% saying the Mets should be number 1, and no votes for the Tigers. So let's see who comes in at number 5. Coming in at number 5, the Detroit Tigers, 7-3 over their last 10, and that's dropped them from number 2 to number 5. But I do take account in your opponents. So they're playing the Angels right now. Angels we saw were 27th or 28th. So that kind of hurts your ranking a little bit. All right, so let's see the first of those 4 teams. Coming in at number 4 this week, the Chicago Cubs, 7-3 over their last 10, 21-13 on the year. I did not put them on the list. So coming in at number 3, the Cubs, 1 more with Milwaukee before a 3-game set with San Francisco, and then next weekend against the Mets. So coming in at number 3, the San Diego Padres, 5-5 over their last 10. No movement over the last 2 weeks, still 21-11 on the year. 1 more with Pittsburgh before a 3-game set with the Yankees, and then a 3-game weekend series next weekend with the Rockies. So coming in at number 2 this week in the MLB Power Rankings, the Los Angeles Dodgers, up 5 spots from number 7 last week, 7-3 over their last 10. 1 more with Atlanta before a 3-game set with Miami, a 4-game set with the Diamondbacks. So we'll see if they stay hot, they'll definitely move into the number 1 spot. Because right now, I think not playing the game yesterday kept the Mets at number 1. 22-11 on the year, 6-4 over their last 10. We do have a doubleheader today. Both games against St. Louis, 1 at 1 o'clock, 1 at 6 o'clock. We'll be live for both on the channel. Then going out to Arizona for 3 games, and then coming back home after a day off on Thursday for a weekend set against the Cubs. That next Sunday game against the Cubs is at noon Eastern on the Roku channel. So a lot of people might not be able to watch that one. So hopefully we get some good numbers for that one. So let us know if you're watching on the replay. Let us know your thoughts on our power rankings. Who's way too high? Who's way too low? I will double check our home runs right now. See, this isn't right. It says the Mets only have 12 home runs on the year. Something's not right. That's not right. I know the Mets have more home runs than that. So we'll double check our numbers here. But good stuff, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. hit that thumbs up. If you haven't, consider subscribing to the channel, and we will be back live in at least, let's plan on 2 weeks, just because the Met game is at noon next week. So we'll be live. The power rankings are always available. I'll make sure I get the link posted on the community tab. It shows up during the live streams, but once again, thank you all so much, and we will see everybody next time.